When a person is sexually assaulted, medical professionals can perform a rape kit. They collect DNA evidence and take pictures of injuries.
But some advocates have discovered more than 100,000 rape kits nationwide are sitting in evidence rooms and have not been tested. Omaha police are still working to get us data on untested kits. Lincoln police tell us in the first 3 months of 2017, 13 kits had been collected, 5 have been sent to the lab. Tonight, I look at why some are untested and what's being done here in Omaha.
So I will have a copy of that kit and what was observed in the kit for my investigators.
Diagrams to mark where scratches and bite marks appear, stickers to measure bruises. The physical effects of a sexual assault gathered, inventoried, and put in a box. The emotional impact, there's no box for that.
It definitely has made trusting people a little bit harder.
This 17-year-old girl, we'll call Jordan, talked with us with her mom present. She says a man sexually assaulted her 2 years ago.
I would like to see them test the kits in that way for the people that may not have as much evidence. They could potentially find something out of that and ease their mind a little bit.
She had a rape kit performed, but says it has not been tested. The Joyful Heart Foundation runs endthebacklog.org. The group has identified more than 175,000 untested kits nationwide. They believe every kit should be tested.
It's part of the investigation, but it's only one piece of the investigation.
Omaha Police Sergeant Marlene Novotny says if a victim does not want the case to move forward, the kit likely will not be tested.
Because in the end, it's nobody but that victim on the stand, facing their accuser. If I have a victim who doesn't feel they can do that or doesn't feel safe enough to do that, why would I want to make her life more difficult?
And she says they review the inventory of a kit, and sometimes the information inside will not help the case.
It's a known person, and that individual is saying it's consensual, and the other person saying it's not consensual. A testing of that kit would only show that there was an engagement in sexual activity. It's not going to prove the crime.
But Novotny says they still work to solve those crimes, and they save all kits conducted.
Last year we saw 400 patients. The year before was 314 patients, and the year before that was 198.
Ann Boatwright works with sexual assault victims at Methodist. She attributes those soaring numbers of sexual and domestic assault cases to better reporting and a growing understanding of victims' needs. She testified at the legislature last year to improve systems in Nebraska. The state approved a universal kit to make the process smoother.
Every part of this process is designed with the victim in mind, including the exam room. It's in a secured area, the door is locked, and there's a bathroom here. After the exam, if a victim chooses, they can take a shower, which many do.
And the most important thing is that we make sure that you are treated and that you have the connection to the resources so that you are surviving through this.
I would like to see him go to jail and get what he deserves and not be anywhere near people that he could potentially harm.
How to handle rape kits is a question still being debated, but everyone agrees the emotional effects cannot and should not be contained. Boatwright said something powerful to me. That first point of contact a person makes after an assault is a big indicator of whether she or he will pursue legal action. So if a child, a friend, a relative comes to you after a sexual assault, the #1 thing you can do, believe, not blame. Let the officials sort out the details. We have a list of resources in our community with this story at 3newsnow.com.
After a few showers late this afternoon and this evening across the area, we're now tracking another storm system out across the west that will be arriving over the next 24 hours when the rain will begin once again.
Get the waters?
Yep, we are ready to go. I'm Ian.
I'm Christina.
Enjoy our show.
This thing goes completely across state, so.
Is this gorgeous or what? See more of our show and start enjoying yours at visitmode.com.
the Armando Valencia.
Toyota time means it's time to go places. Enjoy your new Camry. It's what Toyota's NASCAR teams drive.
Oh, I know.
Lease a new 2017 Camry for $189 per month, or get 0% APR financing for 72 months plus $1,000 bonus cash. Find yours at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Hi, welcome to Come and Go. You look thirsty. Excuse me. You know, we have a really large fountain area over there too.
Beat the heat this summer at Come and Go with thousands of drink choices at every store. Come in for more refreshing deals like any size drink for just $1. Come and Go, where and means more.
Thanks.
Now, your weather alert forecast.
Well, today was the warmest day that we've experienced so far this year. And yes, it's only May 8th. When you look at the other numbers across the country, it was 88 in Miami, 86 in New Orleans, 84 in Dallas, even Phoenix, only 83 degrees. We were the hot spot in the country. Tequema ended up with 95 this afternoon, 93 officially in the record books here in Omaha, and in Lincoln, 93 degrees. So how does that compare to the record high? We were just 2 degrees shy of tying the record high that dated back to like 1934. The average date that we would typically see our first 90-degree day is around May 21st, so we're a little bit ahead of schedule. Right now, it's still extremely mild outside. Council Bluffs is sitting at 73, 71 in Weston Hills. La Vista is still at 76 at this hour. Being reported out at Epley, 73. Northwest winds at 9 miles an hour. Relative humidity beginning to rise, and that's pretty comparable to what we would generally see this time of the year, that we would start to see, at least during the late evening hours, that the relative humidity would increase. We did have a few showers passing through earlier this evening, just very isolated activity, and now it's dried out. However, there's another storm system out across the west that's developing over Colorado, and that storm system will have a huge impact on our weather here over the next 24, 48, even 72 hours. Area of low pressure that is spinning over New Mexico and Arizona right now will keep moving to the east, tapping a ton of moisture not only from the Gulf of Mexico but the Pacific Ocean. And the rain starts to really pick up and increase in coverage by around Wednesday morning. Now, we may see a few isolated showers late tomorrow night, but I think the heaviest precipitation really doesn't move in here until early Wednesday. And we're going to see multiple periods of rain here, not only on Wednesday morning, but Wednesday afternoon, potentially Thursday morning, and also Thursday afternoon until the storm system, slow-moving storm system, starts to move out. So what does that mean as far as how much precipitation? By Wednesday afternoon, we could see about 3/4 of an inch. Check out the numbers, though, in Denver. This is pretty unprecedented. They're looking at more than 3 inches of precipitation here over the next 48 hours. And I think total we could end up with about 1 inch. So this could be a really good soaking rain event once again. Turn off the sprinklers. You won't need it for Wednesday and Thursday. Lows in the 60s tomorrow morning, so still very mild for this time of the year. In the afternoon, won't be nearly as warm as today, but still way above average. Mid to upper 70s to even low 70s back to the north. The rain starts moving back in again, but tonight partly cloudy, mild with a low of 61. Tomorrow afternoon I'm going with 79. Partly sunny skies. We may see a little more sunshine sometimes than cloud cover, but I think by tomorrow afternoon and evening the clouds will start to increase. Over the next couple of days, as this next storm system moves in, we'll go from 79 to 70 degrees. Good chance of rain here on Wednesday and even into Thursday. Temperatures drop back into the upper 60s. And then we're drying it out Friday, Saturday. We've got the Heart Walk Saturday, which Craig Negrelli is going to be at, and it's going to be a beautiful start to the weekend. Sunday, Mother's Day. Looking forward to that. Happy Mother's Day, Jenny. 73 degrees, a beautiful day. So severe weather threat is expected to be low here the next 7 days, but doesn't mean that we won't see some thunderstorms. Be prepared. Download the Storm Shield app.
All right, very good. The top seed in high school baseball received tremendous pitching tonight.
Highlights of the Millard South Papio South game and the other winners next in sports.
KMTV's Election Coverage 2017. Stothard, Mello. Tuesday, stay with 3 News Now for Election Day coverage and community reaction. KMTV 3 News Now, keeping you connected with the future of Omaha.
Save that dollar tip you were going to give your barista. Then come to Arby's from 2 to 5 and get sliders, cookies, snack-sized fries, drinks, and shakes for $1 each. Arby's, we have the meats.
$1,440. Those are the minutes you'll get today. How will you spend them? They belong to you. And her. And we work hard to make sure that you can make the most of every single one. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Liberal Heath Mello is lying about police response times. The facts? Police Chief Schmaderer says emergency response times are down, and Mayor Stothert hired 56 new police officers, making Omaha safer. Mello is trying to divert attention from his record, the deciding vote for a gas tax increase, millions in new spending, opposing a $500 million tax cut. Heath Mello's a typical double-talking politician who will take Omaha backwards.
Having a rough game, Josh?
Hey, Tubi. More like a rough season.
You know what would cheer you up, Josh. Just say the magic words.
Wisconsin Dells!
It's not hard to have fun when you know the magic words. Start planning your next trip to the water park capital of the world. Go to wisdells.com and get your free vacation guide.
Hiya! Not so fast. Do you know where the cream in that sour cream comes from? Actually, no. Well, Dairy Pure's new sour cream is made with fresh milk and cream from our own dairy.
Oh, like Dairy Pure milk. No artificial growth hormones, right?
Right. And holy cow, it's delicious. Plus, it's backed by our exclusive 5-point purity promise and comes in a convenient 16-ounce package.
Thanks for the tip.
Just doing my job.
Introducing Dairy Pure brand sour cream. Starts pure, stays pure, Dairy Pure.
Skyview on KMTV3 News Now, sponsored by Pyramid Roofing. Now, your Omaha Sports Insider Report.
Tickets to the state baseball tournament on the line tonight. Dozens of teams competing in district championship games this evening, trying to keep their season alive. We start with the top seed in Class A. Millard South meeting Papio South in the top of the fourth. Patriots up 2-0. Bases loaded for the Titans. Jaden Frederick, who hits it right to Husker recruit Drew Gillen at short, and he turns the double play by himself. Pats get out of the inning unscathed. Top of the seventh, last chance for Papio South. Fellow future Husker Kyle Perry putting it away with the strikeout. Millard South is headed to state for the 9th straight year with a 3-0 win.
It means a lot. Definitely coming into state with a win is huge. You know, I think we're playing our best baseball late in the season.
Going to state, you know, that's always the first priority. You got to get to state, you know. But with these boys out here, the way we've been playing, it's just unfinished business.
Creighton Prep hosting Millard North for the A3 title. Bottom of the first, no score. The Junior Jays, Evan Laney, the RBI single. That scores Nathan Reiner 1-0 Prep. Top of the second, Mustangs. They'd have the answer. Nolan Spiker, the RBI to left. That drives in Josh Heller. And all Millard North in this one. Mustangs roll to the district title 11-1 in 5 innings. Millard West meeting Omaha Burke for the A5 crown. Bottom of the fifth, tied at 3. The Wildcats' Garrett Kosis drives in Jacob Hamsa. Millard West takes a 4-3 lead at that point. Later in the fifth, Wildcats still rolling. This time it's Will Olson deep and out to right. That is gone. A 2-run shot. Kosis would homer right after that to end it. Millard West wins it 13-3 in 5 innings.
Pretty deep as it is. I got called in to do a job and I did it, and all of us just competed and did our job.
Fremont Bergen facing Bellevue West for the A6 championship. The story of this game, Knights pitcher Drew Polis, one of his 5 strikeouts. Polis throws a no-hitter in this one. Fremont Bergen headed to state for the first time in 19 years, 2-0 the final. In Class B, Elkhorn South squaring off against Omaha. Scott, bottom of the second, Storm up 3-0. The Skyhawks' Ryan Moritz hits it sky high. That one is gone, a solo shot. Scott, however, still down at that point by a score of 3-1. Top of the fourth, Elkhorn South's Ethan Peterson with the RBI. That scores Keaton Hokie. There would be a lightning delay in this one, but nothing would stop the Storm tonight. Elkhorn South on to state with a 4-2 win.
Today, we really know that we can stroke with the nuke squad, so that's what we pride ourselves on, our hitting, and getting the win today really is a team confidence booster.
Defending Class B champion Elkhorn hosting Seward in the B4 championship. Top of the first, no score, bases loaded for the Antlers. Zach Headley, this drives in 3 runs, and Elkhorn will get a chance to defend its title with a 6-1 win. Gretna, meanwhile, going up against Omaha Concordia for the B5 crown. Bottom of the second, no score for the Dragons. Caden Mason, he comes through with the RBI triple to right. Cameron French comes home. Gretna going to state. Dragons win it 18-8. For all of tonight's highlights you just saw, head to omahasportsinsider.com. The video should be posted within the hour. Bank of the West play of the day. We're going to throw in one more game at you. West Side facing Lincoln Southwest for the District A4 title. The Warriors' Cameron Cully, the blooper to right, that drops in there. 2-run score. West Side moving on to state with a 6-2 victory. We'll be right back.
In the West, we appreciate the little things.
What a great selection.
The special touches. Not for what they are, but for what they say. They tell someone we care. Because it's not just about the fancy extras.
What's up, Sam?
Thanks. It's about building a connection. That's why at Bank of the West,